The answer to the title of this topic, how to get 1 million views on YouTube, is I don't know. I've been doing YouTube since 2018, so it'll be like my 6th year in October. And I have followed so much advice from all the professionals, like companies like TubeBuddy that you may have heard of, and VidEQ, and following some YouTube experts saying how to do it. And I have followed all their instructions to the letter, and guess what? It's a complete load of baloney. Welcome to the channel. My name is James. This is a rant and rave, in other words, politely called coffee chat time. And I would like to talk about today, maybe that it's not interesting to you, that you don't want to be a YouTuber or how it works, because actually no one knows. And I am going to do a experiment a little bit later on where I'm going to make 2 videos which are near enough similar. They are going to be very boring videos. It's possibly going to be the same as this, me sitting down. And I'm going to put in some hashtags near enough with the same video and see what happens, see which one wins. So if you see some strange videos, then do just sort of click subscribe, and then just move on from that. Quite recently, I've been making quite a few short videos to see if that's the way I should go. My channel is sort of like very diverse. We talk about Cambodia, we talk about China, we talk about Hong Kong, we talk about, well, things which are happening in the news, and some people who tell porcupines or little lies on YouTube, quite not innocently, but they know they're actually telling fibs, and it's sort of like the propaganda related to that, which sort of like does, to be honest with me, tick me off. So I try my hardest to ignore. But when it's so easy to debunk this and people really believe these politicians, so to speak, well, hey, that's my time to actually quote what's going wrong. So there are big companies, one like VidEQ, something like that, where they would make videos once a week of how to grow your algorithm, how to be #1 on YouTube, how to get your first 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. It took me about 2 years, I think 2020, yeah, when I reached this target, and then the monetization during COVID was a complete nightmare, but I did manage to do that. But it hasn't really sort of flourished like some other channels, and the reason is, why? What have I done wrong? Now, I follow the experts' advice. I make an interesting thumbnail. I make an interesting topic. I'm quite logical, and I sort of don't really spread rumors. I will show you the evidence with this. And why isn't YouTube promoting me? Why am I not on your recommended list? Yeah. And the reason is, I don't know. And how do you get to that recommended list? Now they say a great thumbnail, a great title, but how do you get these subscribers to constantly follow you? And let's say you're watching Apple TV, so it's there on your television, you get the recommended videos for you related to your algorithm. How do you get there from the very bottom to the very top? Now, if you're a superstar, you go on YouTube or Twitter, hey, you're automatically get a large number of views because of your name. Fair enough. But what about you and I? How do we start it? And how some people get 1 million subscribers and other people struggle to get to, I've been on like 32, 33,000, whatever it is, for about 1.5 years now. It hasn't increased. Why doesn't YouTube recommend me? I know there's like 4 million videos every single day uploaded. I know that over 1 billion people watch YouTube every day. Google is the 2nd richest company in the world, followed, I think it's like $200,000 per minute, while Apple is at $300,000 per minute. It's a lot of money. So all these suggestions that all these professionals say is sort of not a direct way. It's a very, very indirect way. And this is what pisses me off, basically. Sorry for using bad words. I have my cat down here. Picky, hello. Do you want to say hello to the camera? Oh, there she is. You want to stay there? Oh, that's nice. No, you don't. Okay. Well, a little bit of entertainment during this rant and rave. So this experiment I want to do, because no one knows the actual algorithm. Is there an actual code that you could put in somewhere on your YouTube channel which, bam, is automatically going to do it? Or how does it actually work? No one tells you. No one tells you directly how to get from one viewer, one subscriber to 1,000. They just sort of do long-winded things. I am so lucky to get through just a minimal amount of 30-something thousand. My first videos, as a lot of you know, would be about the Three Gorges Dam during 2020 and 21. And yeah, I did do actually quite well. I got thousands of dollars per year. Now that I've been with YouTube for, again, this October will be 6 years, I've made about 38,000 before tax, mind you, $38,000. So, hey, it's not an income. No way could you survive on that. Let's say in the United States, you need a lot more. But I would like to do more with YouTube. I don't just want to sit in my studio here. I want to do some more travel kind of things while I'm still young enough to do it. To get about in Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Taiwan, Japan, South Korea. But I need the funds to do it. And I need the funds from the advertising revenue. But if YouTube are not going to recommend me, how the hell can I do it? It's a vicious circle. It goes round and round and round, and occasionally you get a spike. Now, these experiments I've been doing recently, putting shorts in, some got 16,000, 17,000, 18,000. But doing the complete opposite of what these YouTube experts are saying. Literally making a video, putting it there, one title, that's it, no other work, not all the other things that I have to add in, let's say the administration, and supposedly to increase my algorithm chances of getting views. So if VDQ could actually explain, or some of these YouTube experts, but don't just explain in an indirect way, do it step by step. Now I will tell you how far I've got. So I've got the monetization. Yes, I have got 30,000 subscribers for the last 3 years, but nothing increases. How do I get it? Now, I know you're going to say, do the thumbnail, make the content interesting, make sure you do the impact in the first 10 seconds, otherwise people lose interest, do some promotions, keep on saying watch to the end, and then people may watch the end or skip to the end. So you have that person watching the channel for, or my video for, more than 4 minutes, then they may lose interest and they find something else. Come on, I do exactly the same. If I don't find it interesting, then I just move on. It's free TV basically with minimal advertising, which only lasts for 4 seconds, and click, you can skip it. So, but the whole thing is, how do I get that person to my channel? No one tells you the direct way. They just do it in a very general way. And I would say YouTube is sort of like a Hollywood star. That you start at the very bottom, not very famous, maybe a TV show, maybe an advertisement, and you may get spotted. And when you get spotted, bam, that's going to be recommended to friends, to friends, to friends. And that's the only way I could see it. The same as a Hollywood star. There's no algorithm about it. The more people that view it, the more that YouTube is going to recommend it. But how do you get YouTube to recommend it? How do you get more people to watch it? And there's nothing. There is absolutely nothing. And I would like to even get VDQ to tell me the direct way. How did you get to 1 million? Now, some experts would say, make sure your channel is general, have lots of different topics. I do. Some YouTubers would say, just do one genre, like India or China, or traveling throughout America, traveling throughout the world. I've done that on different channels. Guess what? It didn't frigging work. So, what is the secret? This is a question that a million frustrated YouTubers want to know, and a lot of people do make money from just saying, this is how you get your first 1 million views. But they don't. They just repeat the same thing every single day. They all look expert with the nice microphones and the nice studio, etc. And I do have my favorite channels, granted, and I do watch them, like Pleasant Green, Serpent ZA, Free China, Laowai 86, China Uncensored, some documentaries related to World War II or some criminals in the UK. They're really good, but these are just like TV shows from television before, and it's just like they're allowed to show it on YouTube for whatever reason. I don't really understand the whole copyright thing. So in that respect, is there anyone there who can give me a one-to-one, it don't have to call me, but step by step of the actual, what do I put in a video? Now, there has been a guy who emailed me and said, this is what you need to do. I sort of like, he's saying about search engine optimizers. Yeah, fine, understand that. But now YouTube says search engine optimizer, or the experts, is sort of deleted. It's the thing of the past. You have to move forward from that. They say that you have to use AI, for example, on your channel. But the thing is, if people don't know about your channel, how's it going to be promoted into a channel? And how does YouTube know that you've got something really important to say? I think it's more luck than anything. Obviously, it's all technical and all computerized, and the experts on YouTube do know how it works. But no one tells us in a direct way. It's sort of like in a fairy tale, la-di-da way. Here's, again, I repeat, make a good thumbnail. So, okay, it comes on your screen and you go, oh, that's interesting. But how does it come on your screen in the top, let's say, 100 on your computer or your phone, etc.? Oh, my cat wants a little bit of love. Doesn't. And that's the whole thing. I can rabbit on for this for possibly hours and hours, and I do find it frustrating. But what I'm doing is calling out YouTube to tell us. There's so many channels there, many channels that make great content, really great information, some funny stuff, some happy stuff, but it doesn't get shown because we're not recommended the stuff, and it's only the big boys who get the big hits. Now, I can understand business is business. Yeah, sure. So if you're a channel that has 20 million subscribers, of course they're going to promote that more because YouTube are going to make more money out of it. It's a business, as simple as that. And you're watching YouTube near enough FOC, free of charge. But here, that small channel that has something wonderful, exciting, wants to go big time, puts a lot of effort into the thumbnail, the content, everything like that. How do they get recommended? Now, don't give me the normal bullshit. How do they get recommended, and what can we do step by step to when we make great content and spend hours making a video, and it's sort of like YouTube just look at it and put it as a piece of paper and then throw it away. That's what it feels like. The video that I have made today took me about 4 hours to make. I don't have high expectations. If I'm lucky, maybe 1,000 views. How much is 1,000 views to me in cash? It's about $1.86 at the moment. So in order to make anywhere close to a good living, I would need 100,000 views or 50,000 views to make something like $100. That is sort of like cost of living, basically. Do you get my point? So YouTubers who watch this, do support and do share this. People who are interested in YouTube, people who are already done, well done, congratulations. How did you get there? How did Mr. Beast get there? How did Serpent ZA get there? I watch their videos, and their content sometimes basically is sort of like, oh, I'm going to play the guitar. And because they're famous, they can get 1 million views out of it. But if I sit here and play the guitar, you say, who's this fat white idiot trying to play the guitar and trying to get a little bit of money? But when you make the interesting content, which I have made today, and I'm actually quite proud of the video I have made today, I'll be disillusioned about it. So you may ask yourself, why bother? What's the point? Yeah, I'm retired. YouTube is a hobby to me, but it's a challenge. And I want to find out, is there a secret? Is it like the Masonics or a Mason or some kind of secret society? Yeah. What is it? Don't give me the basics. Don't give me the runaround. Give me the facts. You can email me. You can find it on my contact. I'm not going to pay anyone for it because it's YouTube. It's meant to be a social media platform, and in that way, I don't want someone to say this. If they can tell me, and it gets 20,000 views, hey, I will pay them. But I'm not paying in advance because I know that's going to be some kind of scam. Sorry, I've been around the block quite a few times. I'm going to leave it there for today. I will wish you a happy day wherever you are. And if there are any experts who are willing to guide me step by step and tell me exactly what to do on my video related to everything, and I mean absolutely everything, step by step, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, bam. And if that is a success and that's the way, then hey, I will give you some cash, or you can charge me a fee, but only if I'm successful in it. I won't do it if it's a complete load of baloney. Yeah, and it's just another scam. So a lot of these videos, they actually claim the way to, this is the way to do it. Yes, I've been doing this for years. And it's a young guy who's 18 years old who hasn't been to university yet. Then I sort of disbelieve them. And what they're doing is giving the belief of this is the way and this is why people watch them. So is that a way to make money on YouTube? Will this video make money on YouTube? I don't know. Enjoy. Peace out. Bye-bye.